Okay. Yo, what is up guys? This is Drino Beats, and in this video we're gonna do a quick tutorial on how to make heavy metal, grungy, punk rock, filthy type beats for PLAYBOI CARTI in FL Studio. Alright, I gotta quickly mention, everything you see in this video, the loops, the drums, they're all in this free drum kit that I just put together. It's called the Arson Drum Kit. There's a download description below. It's completely free. I don't need a sub, I don't need your email. I mean, feel free if you want to, but this is the first drum kit I ever made. There's a lot of stuff in there, and hopefully it'll help make harder type beats like this. So please go cop that. Let me know what you think. Anyway, let's get on to the video. Okay, so this beat will be very similar to a couple filthy PLAYBOI CARTI beats. On that time, New Tank, the Medusa leaked version. Like, I just love hard beats like this with a little bit of heavy metal or rock components in it. For the main melody, we got a Serum coming in using the LD Booty preset. We got these notes. If you're doing like electric guitar type melodies like this, make sure you have some notes go up. It just gives it more like dynamic movement, and it just sounds way cooler when they come back down to this octave right here. So for mixing, we just took out some of the lower frequencies just to take away some of the bass, to let the 808 obviously dominate the track. Put all that onto a main bus channel for all the melodies and just gave it a little bit of halftime. Taking those same notes and using the FL Slayer plugin, which is free in FL Studio if you guys didn't know, using the Power Rock presets. And it keeps going like that. Like, I'm not touching anything. It goes like that because we have this hold thing tweaked on. So effects on these, pretty much took a guitar amp, which is also free in FL Studio, called Hardcore, the blue lead preset. Another amp which is free, it's called Nolix by Ninja. Just tweaked around with these settings just to make it sound a little bit more distorted, because we're going for a harder, grungy feel for this type of beat. So both of these combined. Alright, so just to finish off the main melody, we are taking another FL Slayer Power Rock preset, just going to be mixed a little differently. Okay, mixing for this guy, pretty simple. Just took out some of the lower frequencies. All together, those three plugins for the main melody sound like this. So if you guys do get this drum kit, the loop is in here as well. It's called the Bonfire loop. Yeah, and I also included the MIDI for it in case you guys just want to use your own. Go crazy with it. Let me know what you come up with. Lastly, as far as melody is concerned, we got a counter melody coming in using Serum, the LD, whatever that is. This is going to make it sound like way more just dirty, like hard and dirty, bro. With all the melodies. Tell me you can't hear PLAYBOI CARTI just screaming during this song. Alright, as far as mixing for this goes, we just added some halftime to it, gave it some reverb, tweaked some of the frequencies a little bit, and gave it some wider so that it wouldn't get drowned out by the guitar or the 808. Okay, and can't forget the filthy Nextel chirp. Now that we are done with the melodies, let's move on to the drums. Again, all these drum sounds are in the drum kit. Got a Southside snare coming in, or Metro Boomin snare. This one is from my kit. It's called the Filthy Snare, where I layered a bunch and a tambourine together. It'll be playing this pattern. Cool, we have this metal perk. So we got two hi-hats. The first one is from the kit, it's called Filthy, just 2-set pattern. We are layering with that with another hi-hat, playing this MIDI. Alright, we got two open hats coming in. The first one is the Filthy open hat. The next one we have is from the kit called Blaze Brother. together. We're using a kick called the kerosene kick. Basically the rack kick layered with a couple of others and some of the frequencies tweaked, but I bounced it out and here it is, the kerosene kick. And lastly for the 808, so using a different variation of the plug 808. I tweaked a few things, that's why it's called the plug sibling, but this is basically the plug 808. Alright, let's talk about the drums mixing real quick. Pretty standard for the clap snare and everything else, like just took some of the lower frequencies out. But for the kick, you got a soft clipper coming in. For the EQ, just boosted some of the lower frequencies. And on the 808, boosted some of the lower frequencies. And on the master, to make sure things hit, this might be a little blasphemous, but I did it anyway. So the Fruity Blood Overdrive, I gave the amp some presence, some soft clipper, and the limiter, I turned all these things down, lowered the ceiling, the green line, boosted the gain just a little bit. This is what will cause it to sound distorted and kind of clipped, but not really. All right, and everything together. You got the drums coming in, then we'll have our counter melody coming in. I took out one of the guitars just to let this counter melody breathe a little bit. Then we'll have that go back to the original sound with all the drums, and then it will cut out for the bridge. This will just make the chorus drop even harder. All right, I think that does it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I hope you liked this, hope you learned something. If you did, you know what to do, and please get the drum kit. It's completely free. Let me know what you think about it. Always looking for feedback. And until then, I will catch you guys in the next video.